Agriculture sector. Application in computing technologies and agriculture. In today's times, agriculture is not just about crop production or livestock farming and associative activities. The challenges brought forth by ecological factors, accepting the environment need to be a major consideration for any kind of farming activities. Farmers need to prevent environmental impact due to climate change, and this is where modern technology comes to the rescue. In a nutshell, the uses of computers in agriculture include is the example of application of computing technologies in agriculture. Farmland assessment, geographic information system are being used for development ranking system that elevate land and provide a site assessment to aid what is now known as precision agriculture. This high-tech interactive system provide information based on a variety of factors such as soil condition, drainage and slope condition, soil pH and nutrient status, etc. Period to the use of those systems. Farmers were often in the dark about soil output and unpredictable weather conditions affecting crop quality and probability. Precision agriculture provides farmers with control and predicting vital information including fertilizer application and problems with drainage, insects, and weeds. This is the example of farmland assessment. Autonomous farm equipment and tractors. Automotive farm equipment needs to say score over human controlled equipment in terms of consistency and reliability. Engine and machine functions such as transmission and hydraulic power output are controlled using microchip built into the equipment. Is the example of autonomous farm equipment and tractors. Farm software. With regard to livestock farming, ready-made computer applications are available to track animals, storing and evaluating information such as age, health record, milk production, offspring productivity, and reproductive cycle status. The example of farm software. Internet forums, social networking, and online knowledge bases. Any businesses in the world that you can think of has benefit from the advent and global reach of the internet and related communication technologies, mobile computing, and e-commerce, etc. Agriculture is no different. This is the example of internet forum, social networking, and online knowledge bases. E-agriculture, an emerging field of agricultural practices. Agriculture focuses on coming up with innovative ways and best practices to use the exciting information and communication technology for sustainable agricultural development and food safety standards, particularly in rural areas. This is the example of e-agriculture. Engineering sector. Aerospace and avionics engineering. Aerospace and avionics engineering jobs is a sector while employs the engineers responsible for the design and culture of air transport vehicles, such as aeroplanes of or spacecraft, as well as the internal structure of the aircraft, such as its communication system and fuel monitors. Aerospace engineering are responsible for the structure of the craft itself, where areas avionics engineers I deals with the internal electronic of the craft. Is the example of aerospace and avionic engineering. Application engineering. This the job description of an application engineering jobs can vary depending on the chosen industry. Generally, this type of engineering takes care of the implementation and design of computer programs or specialist industry equipment. In most cases, the primary role of this engineering is the build and test as well as design those products based on the client's need. Is the example of application engineering. Architectural engineering. Architectural engineering is the design and the application of engineering principle in the development of buildings and structures. The, agricul- the architectural engineering has expertise in physics, mathematics, and of course, engineering. The primary job of this engineering is to orchestrate the construction of the building as well as its structural integrity and electrical system. Automotive engineering. Automotive engineering is the process of the design, production, and operation of vehicles such as cars, trucks, buses, and other ground-based vehicles, from the early stage of design to the productive production. An automotive engineer oversees all aspects of the product design life cycle of a vehicle. This is the example of automotive engineering. Building services engineering. Being a builder services engineering involves a number of tasks depending on which area of work it is, but it generally involves the development of the internal fractions of a building, such as the power, health, and safety, security, and heating. The engineering neg- negotiates con- contracts for the project as well as organizing the work of the constructor involved. This is the example of building services engineering. Chemical engineering. Chemical engineering is the development and experimentation of machine and plants, which lead to chemical reaction in other to create variable products and solve everyday problems. Many industries such as pharmaceutical engineering and water treatment facilities harness chemical engineering. This is the example of chemical engineering.